Select stream, giveaway 3.
Yep.
I think we're streaming. I think that's it.
We should be live. Let me quickly check YouTube.
Yeah, I think everybody, we are live. But let me know in the comments and I'll keep an eye on them over there. I'll keep an eye on you guys over there. Make sure you're behaving yourselves.
We are officially live. I just got a notification.
I'm just going to check the sound. We are using a new PC, so we do need to make sure that everything is working.
Oh, we have
as it should.
SUJ in the chat.
SUJ in the chat, welcome.
Right now it still says upcoming. It says waiting for you. It says waiting for squatting. Oh, we're live.
Are we actually live?
We are live.
We are live. Turn up, make sure we can hear and that everything is okay.
Full volume. That's full volume.
So do we need to just increase the gain on this microphone a little bit? I think we do. Morty FPV, welcome. Right, stay there guys, 1 second. I'm back. Okay, let me know if that sound is okay. We are, like I said, we are on a brand new PC, so hopefully the gremlins will now stay away, but hopefully we've done everything. When is giveaway time 7 going to happen, says SUJ. It depends on whether or not the winner comes forward today, well, within the next 24 hours. If they don't come forward within the next 24 hours, we'll do it all over again tomorrow until the winner comes forward and claims their prize. Then we've got a couple of weeks to the Holy Stone. Was it Holy Stone? No. The Roku drone giveaway. And then at the end of the month, we've got the giveaway as instigated by Boy Wonder FPV, who is at my side. Boy Wonder, say hello. Oh, hello. We can actually see his hand. Instigated by Boy Wonder FPV to give something away because we nearly hit 1 million views last month. So, yeah, there we are. The one says, hello from Germany. Guten Tag, sir. Guten Tag.
And I followed on to hello from UK.
Nice. Mr. Dannygram says, you are super quiet for me. Let me just increase the gain on this volume again. Okay, now then, let me know. Can't stay any longer, but I admire your skills. Best wishes to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And hopefully you can catch one of the other streams because we are going to go live more and more and more. What are we giving away, Alexandro? We're giving away the, what is it? The Maker Fire Bluebell kits.
Looks like we've got Stream Elements bot in the chat.
Stream Elements bot. I'm not sure what Stream Elements bot is doing in the chat. I don't really know what I'm doing.
It just says it's wrong, and I think it does if anyone likes.
Has that got any louder?
That's mine.
Right.
That's lower
okay,
than
one
my
second.
normal volume.
One second. Let me just increase this again.
No, that's half volume.
Hang on a second. As soon as I increase it past a certain point, it starts to clip. Right. Okay. That should now be a lot louder. So let me know if you can hear me better than you could. But we are giving away an Armour Bluebell 2 ready-to-fly drone kit, brand new, sent to you directly from Makerfire. We've tried to give it away twice. We haven't had... Oh, I know what it might be.
That's better.
Is that on maximum still?
No, that's not max. This is max.
Right, yes. It does sound like the sound... It does sound like the sound is better. So you can win a drone... an FPV screen, a controller and 2 batteries for the cost of absolutely nothing. You need to go to the Armour Bluebell review video, which is from about 2 weeks ago now. It's got giveaway in the title and it's a blue drone on the front, and you just need to leave a comment. That's all you need to do. And as you can see on the screen, we're going to pick a comment and somebody's going to win it. And if that person contacts us within the next 24 hours, then that'll be sent to them directly from Makerfire on Monday. Brand new, still sealed, for nothing. Okay, let's have a look at these comments. Sounds good. Excellent. Boy Wonder, Club Alexandro. Okay, and Milky says, how do you enter? So we've covered all those. Now, oh, happy Saturday, says...
Can I just quickly say something?
Yes.
That is very hard. Like,
don't worry.
You can't read a
yeah, I know. I think it may be. We'll sort it when it comes. I think the resolution's a bit. Yeah. What I do want to talk about before we get into giving stuff away is where we are, what we're doing, and what we're up to. And also, if anybody needs any help or any questions answered, again, we're also here for that. But what I want to talk about right now is the Spider Soarer. We've got a video at 10 PM tonight, and in that video we install a GPS. Why might that be of interest to you? Well, some people may not necessarily know how to do it, and we go through the whole Betaflight configuration. We also go through how to flash Betaflight 4.6, how to add position and altitude hold, and really sort of go in there. But we also fly it as well, and we get a little bit of an endurance flight out of this. And if you want to guess exactly how far we flew, leave a comment now, and I'll let you know at the end of the stream who is the closest. But one of the other reasons why you might want to watch that video is you get a super intimate close-up look with this, because we have to take it apart, and when we take it apart we're going to be super close to it, so you actually get a super close look. Now what I will say is a prototype, and I know I probably keep banging on about this, but it is a prototype. There is a couple of things that we've sort of identified already that you're going to get different than what is here. One of them is all the screws and standoffs are going to be titanium. They've now arrived, I believe. This isn't titanium, so you're probably going to save another 5 grams. This thing is 240 grams with this particular lipo on it. So you're probably going to drop to about 235 grams with that titanium hardware. And there may even be a possibility of dropping another 10 or 15 grams with different choices, etc. That won't be necessarily out of the box, but again, that's what I want to bring with this video series. This is such a hotly anticipated and hyped drone. I want to really sort of show exactly what it's worth, because the thing is, I could just very easily have recorded a review by now and released a review and moved on to the next thing, but this is different. This is really, really good, I've got to be honest, and I don't want to move on to the next thing. So I'm not going to yet. I'm going to create lots of videos with it, so you may get sick of it, but I will intersperse it with other things. But it is, we're going to try and make a bit of a valuable resource here for any sort of questions and updates and stuff. But yeah, really, really good. I really, really rate this. The guys over at Spider have done an amazing job. James, I'm back, baby. Hey everyone, welcome back, James. How's it going? Life Beyond 50 says, I saw the blue drone video, but already missed the deadline to join. No, you haven't. No, you haven't, because the person twice hasn't claimed their giveaway prize, which means we're going to draw it again. Is that in focus? I don't actually know if that's in focus. I can't even see the screen from here. So yeah, you haven't. Leave a comment right now, because we haven't yet selected a winner for today. The winners prior haven't contacted us, so we're going to draw it again. No problem. So leave a comment right now on that video if you haven't already done so. If you have, then brilliant. And away we go. Boywinner says, hi James. Hi Amid says, did the giveaway happen? I never win these. The giveaway hasn't happened for today. It's happened twice already. Make sure that you're entered into it. Go to the Bluebell review video from about 2 weeks ago. It's the one with the blue drone on the front of it and giveaway in the title. And leave a comment. And as long as you do it before I hit that webpage, your comment will be entered into the draw. You never know, you might well be the one who wins it. It's been won twice, but the winners haven't contacted us, so we're doing it again, and we'll keep doing it until the winner does contact us. Life Beyond 50 says, ooh, nice.
Squad and quad.
Sorry, I have to go fly. Alexandro, never apologise for flying, sir. Hopefully I'll catch you on the premiere tonight of this, but if not, you know, enjoy yourself, because never apologise for flying.
Squad and quads. Do you want me to read the comments and then you can reply to them?
Shortly, because at the moment I'm okay, but yes. Okay. So, Aaron Holloway says, hello. Hydron Photographer says, how do I enter? Well, we've just covered that. Which video are we leaving comments on? And James says, shall we read? So we are leaving a comment on a video that's from about 2 weeks ago with a blue drone on the thumbnail and giveaway in the title. It's the Armour Bluebell 2 from Makerfire. You've probably got, what time are we on? 5 here in the good old United Kingdom. So you've probably got yourselves about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how the chat goes. If the chat goes really well and we get really, really busy in here and people have got loads of questions and we've got loads of interactions, then we'll carry on for as long as we can. But if it stays pretty quiet, we've got about 15 or 20 minutes to leave a comment on that video, and then we'll take it from there. I lost 2 04 light drones today. Wow. Ooh, maybe it's time for some good luck, says Milky FPV. My question is there, and I'm sure Boy Wonders is as well. How did you lose 2 in one day?
Yeah.
1's unlucky, 2's unfortunate. Let us know in the comments what happened.
2 is literally the drone gods are literally striking down on you.
They
bro.
are. Higher Mid says, thoughts on the new Dark Star 16. I think it looks quite good. It looks similar to the Dollyfly 16, I've got to be honest. I expect it to perform very similarly. I haven't looked at the specs fully. I was contacted by GEP-RC back in June and made aware that it was going to be released in July, and then that date has slipped to August. I think it came out just at the end of August. But I haven't received mine yet. I am part of the review cohort, so I will be bringing that video to you guys. But unfortunately, it just hasn't arrived yet, and I'm not sure where it is. So what I'll do is I'll actually chase up GEP-RC tonight. Once I've finished on stream, and once the premiere goes live tonight, I'll drop GEP-RC a quick email and just ask them if we've got a tracking number or any ideas. I would have expected to have received it by now. I'm not sure if anybody else has managed to put their review out yet. I haven't had a chance to look, but if other people have received theirs, then I would imagine it's probably not going to be far away. And then I can give you a truly honest opinion of it. But initially, I have to admit, it does look quite good. Yeah, there's nothing in it that I think, ooh, yeah. But until I fly it, it's like anything. It can look great on paper. The Sora looks great on paper, but until you fly it, you don't quite realise exactly what they've done with it and how great it is. Like one of the things, and I don't think I've released the audio from it yet because I'm just very careful what I release at the minute, because I think there's only about 2 or 3 of these in existence in the world. But when it dives like a torpedo. That's not a negative.
Ooh.
It dives incredibly well.
I just read Milky FPV's comment.
Did you? Well, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and I'll let you read it out. So it float.
Well, there's a couple of comments of him.
Like Muhammad Ali said, it almost floats like a butterfly, but it will sting like a bee. And I know that's a really old saying, but what I mean is when you're flipping and doing whatever with it, it just hangs so well. When you point it down, it goes like an absolute torpedo down, and it's hard to explain that until you actually fly it. Like diving that chimney, I think I've put a couple of videos out. I don't think I've put the actual best video out yet. But diving that chimney with it, it just... And a lot of drones will drift and stuff. This is just... And you know, the thing is, and I say this quite a lot, I'll be honest, between several ready-to-fly drones, there's not a huge amount of difference. A lot of them will use the same spec motors from the same factories. A lot of them will use the same spec ESCs from the same factories. And it's just like, there's paper between a lot of them. Sure, there are some companies that produce absolutely awful drones, but we're not going to talk about Darwin FPV today. We're just going to talk about everybody else. So the difference is really insurmountable at times. So the fact that this is noticeably different stands out. Yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a really difficult one to sort of try and convey it. Give me 1 second, mate. Okay. Let's have a look at where we are. I'd be hurt, Milky. Yeah, I'd be extremely hurt. Luke FPV is in the chat. Welcome, Luke. How's it going, buddy? I hope you're well. Milky says, right, would you like to, from there, just read it out?
Yes. I sent up a Firefly. I do send it on votes on my Insta. I don't know why they always seem to send it. And then the Firefly got stuck, did loops with the Mobula 704 to go find it, accidentally disarmed over water.
Milky, man, disarmed over water.
And then he said he's got a Dark Star 16.
Nice. I've got to admit, Milky, when I was still relatively new back into the hobby,
just saying that's painful.
That is painful. That's really painful. I think I'd been flying for about a year, but I'd been flying off and on. I wasn't flying with any sort of regularity whatsoever. And I went to a set of cooling towers, and I was in awe at how amazing they were. So I didn't dive them, I just flew on the outside of them because I just didn't have the skill. And the thing is with me, is if I don't have the skill, I won't attempt it until I've got the skill. So it probably took me a couple of years after this particular incident to go back and actually dive them. And it's my favourite place to fly in the whole world now, but well, in the UK anyway. And I was flying over to them on my second flight, and for whatever reason, and to this day I don't know why I did it, I just flicked disarm. And I'm like, okay, why? And by the time I'd realised what I'd done, it was too late. Like, I'd disarmed it and it had gone down in the middle of a field. So me and Boy Wonder had to go and get it with sheeps.
Yeah.
And the sheeps got a little bit frisky with us, but we
took quite a while.
It did take quite a while.
We managed to find it because of the beeper.
Yeah, yes. But we survived.
Does all hail the beeper.
All hail the beepers. Always have a beeper, guys. I know I didn't on that particular crash of the Rock 7, but learn from my mistakes. Just because I made the mistakes doesn't mean you have to copy them. Right, let's have a look. Great Scott says, ouch, your volume is so low. I had to turn it all the way up. And then a commercial started playing at 80%.
An ad started playing at 80%
right,
volume.
hang on a second. Let me just change something.
About like a commercial ad started playing at 80% volume.
Let me.
Brr.
Can I turn the gain up here?
I wonder why it's just super like.
Hang on. Let me. Where is the settings in here? Advanced audio properties. I don't. Let me just. I'll tell you what I need to do is.
It's not really turning up the volume. Wait for it.
Right. Okay. How's that? I've just turned it up now, and hopefully, the Gremlins.
We muted the desktop audio. There's literally no audio. That's full volume. Wait for the pausing.
Okay. How's that? That sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, that should be no volume. That should be better now. Just check that. Please don't everybody leave. That on this end seems a lot better. Sound is great now. Whew, thanks very much, Life Beyond. We got there in the end. Right, so yes, I just disarmed it in the middle of a field, so I've been there. Boy Wonder has a question. Much better. Where is Only Drones? I think Only Drones is busy. And James says, nice, much better. We got there in the end. I am by no means an expert at streaming whatsoever, and that's pretty much why I stopped doing it for a while, because I sort of struggled. But then I realised today, I was talking to Boy Wonder, and we said, we miss doing it because we love chatting to you guys. We love answering your questions, and we love just chatting with you. And we said, well, do you know what? Let's just bite the bullet, install the new PC, and just get everything sorted out. So we spent sort of an hour in here tidying up, adding some lights. Hopefully the lighting in the background looks better, but I don't think I've set the LUT on that camera properly yet either. So we'll deal with that for the next time. But the thing is that I could have procrastinated for another couple of hours, and then it would be too late to do it, because then we've got the video going live later. So I figured we've got most of it working. Let's just go for it and we'll figure it out. Audio is great.
I just typed audio is great.
50 says it's great. Keith says it's good. And Great Scott says much better. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, who's been out flying today then? That's what I want to know.
I think us.
We've been flying today, haven't we? Yeah. Boy Wonder has actually flown. Now, I can't say.
Redacted.
Yeah.
Redacted.
So, if you look on my shorts, we flew a drone yesterday that hasn't been released. There's only shut up. There's only one of them in the world. And it's coming out in a few weeks. I can't tell you who the manufacturer is. I can't tell you what it is. But I have shown you footage from it. And hopefully that footage, in a few weeks, you'll look back and you'll think, wow, that came from that? I think you're going to be quite surprised. I certainly was.
Even when I was flying, that was like insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's insane for such a
So Luke says he's flying soon, and Life Beyond says, me too, I flew this morning. Where did you fly, Life Beyond? In fact, drop a flag in the comments. Let me know where you're all from, so we can. I know where you're from. Oh, 50 says, not me, sad, stuck at work. Luke's off to his local spot. Hopefully, 50 is from the USA, and it's the middle of the afternoon, and he's going to get out this evening. He's going to fly, and then he's going to tag us in a video. That's what I'd like to happen. I love to watch your videos, guys. I genuinely, I'm a pilot and part of the community before anything else, and I always say that, but I actually mean it. In other news, before I forget to tell you, we're also launching the last Sickie challenge of the year. So it's going to go live hopefully tomorrow. We filmed it this morning. We did a little bit of different editing, or a little bit of different filming that's going to need a little bit more editing. Hopefully I can get that edited tomorrow and it can go live tomorrow night. It'll be the last Sickie challenge of the year, so you've got plenty of time to do it. And then in the new year, we're going to launch a new format. Very, very similar sort of thing, but a much easier way of you guys submitting your footage and a much easier way of you guys getting involved with it. So keep an eye out for that one, and hopefully I'll see you all on that one for the last one of the year. It is going to be a pretty special one. How old was Boy Wonder when he first flew, says Mr. Dandygram. Boy Wonder, do you remember? Yes, Boy Wonder was 6 years old when he first started flying. And the rules and regulations, so he's 11 now. He's 12 in February, aren't you? Yeah. So he's 11 and a half. Let me just start by saying that when he first started flying, the rules and regulations were very different 6 years ago, or nearly 6 years ago. However, one day I handed him a 5-inch and said, off you go then, lad. Now he'd flown in the simulator and he'd flown tiny whoops around the house. So I handed him the 5-inch and away he went. And now he doesn't fly 5-inch anymore. Not because necessarily he can't, but, you know, at the time it was a different world. It was a different landscape, was FPV back then. But yeah, he started at 6 years old with a 5-inch. Sadly, we didn't record it because back then we wasn't really as serious about it as we are now. We was just sort of trying out a new hobby, and he wanted to get in on it, and he did. And well, yeah, crazy. Check out Boy Wonder's channel, by the way, because he's actually flown the Spider Sora today as well. Yep. James says, I still haven't flown. I've just got a new SD card yesterday and need to set up Betaflight for the first time. I assume you have a good video on that front. I do, James. I actually have a full Betaflight setup from build to fly, build to bind. That's a great name. Betaflight, build to bind. It was published probably about a month ago. But if you've got any problems, give us a shout. I'm always happy to help in the comments. Diego says, hello, everyone. Hello. Yep. 50 says he is in the US of A. So hopefully, I'm not sure where in the US of A you are. Hopefully the weather's holding out for you, and hopefully you can get yourself flying once you finish work. And if you do, tag us in the footage, because I'd love to see it. One day I really hope to make it to the USA. It's a place that I felt spiritually connected to ever since I was a child. I've never actually made it over there. I'm in my mid-40s now. Never actually made it over there for many reasons, mainly health reasons. But maybe one day, and I'd love to meet you guys and fly with you guys. It's a bucket list item for me. Maybe one day it can happen. Milky says, appreciate the sympathy, gents. More worried about emotionally recovering than financially. Both my digital tiny sends gone. I'm gutted for you, Milky. I've got to be honest, I'm gutted for you. I mean, I think I've only ever lost and not recovered one quad, and that was a iFly IH3,
Can't remember.
I think. And I know exactly where it is. So it was way, way, way back, probably 10 years ago. Oh no, it will be, because we looked for hours, and I just went over a tree. It was windy. I didn't have the skill. I went over a tree, but I didn't know I had the skill at the time. I went over a tree. The wind caught it, smashed it into the tree, but it was only tiny.
Where did it just go? Is it still in the tree?
Do you know where the RC track is? The RC car track. It's there in all those trees around it.
Yeah. We need to look.
We spent.
We can just use a thermal. We can use a thermal camera.
Mate, we can't use a thermal camera because it was like 8 years ago, and it won't be hot anymore. But yeah, we spent about 4 hours searching for it, and there was quite a few other people that turned up because it was like an RC truck, RC racing track. Quite a few other people helped us look for it, and nobody could find it. It was gone, but it's in such massive overgrowth. I guarantee it's still there today. I absolutely guarantee it.
Full of like plants and stuff.
Yeah. Best waterproof spray. Well,
Right on the desk.
if you're looking for a spray solution, realistically, that's your option. That's the Flywoo X30 spray. That's going to be your best option from a spray point of view. Otherwise, conformal coat. Yeah, Diego says, why use spray when you can use silicone conformal coating? Good morning, says, I can't actually see that name from over here. Is it Ariane? I can't see it from over here. The wire's in the way.
Adrian.
Wondering if I'm involved in this giveaway. Have you left? Is it Adrian?
Yeah, Adrian with double
I
R.
genuinely can't see it because of the cable.
Yeah.
Young, if you've left a comment on the video, you're involved. If you haven't left a comment, then you know. Yeah, use conformal coating. There's a few different types, but the MG chemical stuff tends to be the best. Sup squad, sup Young, how's it going? In Jamaica, isn't it? I'm not jealous of the scenery you've got there, of the weather you've got there, of the relaxed attitude you've got there. Not jealous in the slightest. I live in the UK with Karen. And rain all week. Would have saved the Mobula if it was waterproofed. Oh, that's even more gutting. To be fair, though, if you've recovered it, keep it unplugged, keep it turned off, and then just dry it out for a week before you try and plug it back into anything. It may have already died, but, you know, there is always a chance. No worries, Luke. My first ever quad once I came back into FPV was an iFlight Nazgul, and I started flying on Christmas Day, and that particular Christmas it had been snowing heavily, and because I'm an idiot, so I just took off from the roof of the car, and when I came back, I was like, hang on a second, where am I going to land? Because I can't land on the roof of my car because I could have scratched it and I didn't have the skill. So I had to land in the snow and it got absolutely drenched. Now, luckily, I unplugged it instantly. I put it on a radiator for a couple of days and then I very tentatively plugged it back in, and that drone still works today. So...
I remember another story that's close to that. Remember where we dropped a drone in the snow for like about less than a second and it broke.
Yes.
We tried to recover it.
We can't. Well,
that was in the snow for a while.
We can't
break.
We can't say the manufacturer name. But yes, we did drop a drone in the snow when doing a review. Yeah. They'd sent us a couple of them, thankfully, and we accidentally dropped it and it was in the snow for a fraction of a second, and it died. So it is luck of the draw. It is luck of the draw. Yes, bro, out in Jamaica. Did a flight this morning, uploaded it. Nice, I'll check it out. Always appreciate your videos and live comments. Thank you so much, Young. Dave in Essex says third time lucky. Well, somebody's got to win it. And the thing is, I think what we're going to do is, well, we'll spin it and we'll give them 24 hours. But if they still don't come forward in 24 hours, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to increase it. We're going to have to increase that time. We're going to have to, or decrease that time, should I say, and start pushing it forward. Young says, man, I grudge the scenery you get in North London. I don't live in London. I don't live anywhere.
We're living in the UK.
Yeah, I don't. London's in the UK. I don't live anywhere near London. I've spent a lot of time in London in my life for work and stuff. To be honest, I wouldn't really fly in London anyway. There's too many airports, too many regulations, too many people. And I've got some really nice friends from London, so I want to be careful how I say this. But the how people are and their mannerisms in London is a lot different to the rest of the UK. So yeah, not for me. Not for me. James says 24 minutes to answer. Have you asked me a question? Did James ask me a question? I don't know. If you've asked me a question, James, and I've not answered it, I apologise.
Let me check the chat.
Okay. Big Kahuna's in the chat. Welcome. I hope you're well, brother. How are you feeling these days? I hope everything is going good for you, and that you are finding the strength to fight on in life. The world's a better place with you.
Yeah, he has asked this question, and
Go on.
we haven't talked to it.
Go on. Sorry, James.
Oh,
What's it? What's the question?
I still haven't flown. I just got a new SD card.
No, I did reply to that.
Oh. That's the question. That's the question.
Maybe you just meant 24 minutes to answer with a...
That's the question. There's literally no other questions.
I don't know. No, sorry, I mean 24 minutes. Oh, right, yes. Sorry, James, sorry. So James means, right, yes. Sorry, James. What James means is instead of giving 24 people 24 hours to send me an email to confirm that their details, they've got 24 minutes. In fact, do you know what? If this doesn't get won today,
maybe we could change it so it's a longer time, so people.
No, short time. What the last person's had 3 days. Right, what we'll do, James. No, James is spot on. Tomorrow, if the winner, all right, I wonder if the winner doesn't contact us by 4 p.m. tomorrow, so it's a bit less than 24 hours. We'll come live again and we will draw it every 24 minutes until somebody drops me an email to say that's me and then confirms it in the chat. Somebody will win it tomorrow if I'm on stream for 24 hours. We'll get there in the end. I'm getting by, but could be worse. And that's the best way to look at it, Big Kahuna. I know exactly what you mean. It can be difficult. I make no bones about the struggles and the challenges that I have in life, and obviously I know you have very similar. And it can be really, really hard. I'm lucky that I found this. All right, Boy Wonder. So that on the days that I can't physically go out and do something, or I can't physically move, because I do have days where I cannot physically move, I can, do other things related to this channel to keep my mind occupied, because it was my mind not being occupied when I became disabled that was the real danger factor in my mental health going off a cliff. And Boy Wonder's left the room for a second. It making me nearly go off a cliff. It is what it is. I make no secret of it. I'm an open book and I talk fully about it. And it's difficult. But the fact that now on those days when my body is so physically bad that I can't physically do anything, I do now have something mentally to bridge that gap. And that does help. That helps a lot. Life Beyond says, make it easy for you. Just select me. That's not a bad idea. I think everybody else would probably be a little bit annoyed though, so difficult one, isn't it? How is your illness, mate? Says Luke. I hope everything is great, man. It's difficult. It's difficult. Obviously, I've got real sort of walking issues. I use walking aids, sticks, crutches, sometimes wheelchairs. I've got other medical conditions as well, which I'm not going to go into the specifics of them. But there are, like I say, there are some days when physically my body just does not work, just doesn't. So to have something to mentally take that aspect away really does help, because what happened was I got in a death spiral of having physical health issues, quite severe physical health issues, but then quite severe mental health issues as well. And that's a real death spiral, because once you've got both on what's classed as severe, and that's what I was on both of them, I was classed as severe, you're in real danger. And you have to find a way out of this. And I learned, this is probably going to be quite deep actually, but I learned that nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to fix it. Yeah, the medical professionals can give you a pill. They can give you a little bit of medicine to help, but nobody's coming to save you. And you have to find a way out of it yourself. There's no two ways about it. You have to find a way out yourself. And for some people that can be addiction. For some people that can be FPV. For some people it can be other things. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But I make no secret of the fact that I was in a terrible, terrible place. And I fought back. And it doesn't mean that I don't have bad days. It doesn't. There's many times I'll sit here in this studio and I'll look at the camera or I'll look at something I'm doing and I'll think, I can't do this anymore. I can't. Like, people don't want to watch me. What? I'm not Bardwell. I'm not Mads Tech. I'm not Captain Drone. People don't want to watch me. And I have that real imposter syndrome. But nobody's coming to save me. And if I stop doing this, I'm back in that death spiral again. So it's a release. And it's difficult. I know that I've called it a bit of a lifesaver in the past, and it's conjecture, and it's this and it's that. But for me anyway, it has been. It genuinely has been, because nobody's coming to save you. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to pick yourself up, and you've got to do it yourself. Now, it can that can come in many forms. For some people, that could be reading. It could be something as simple as meditating. For me, again, I make no bones of the fact that I have an ADHD brain. I can't meditate. I can't sit there and read a book. I have to be engaged in something, and hey, FPV seems to be the perfect tool for me. So, apologies if that got a little bit too deep. James says, sympathies and all that. I'm a cancer survivor. Having hobbies saves me. James, I am glad to have you in the world. The world is a better place with you, genuinely. I won't ask for any details, but if you want to share away, because ultimately by talking about it, it's how we make ourselves not necessarily better, but it's how we can improve ourselves, isn't it? By acknowledging what the problem is and dealing with it. But I'm glad that you are a survivor. The world is a better place with you. Potato FPV says, just select me. Luke says, praying for you, mate. Thank you, Luke. It's not something that's ever going to get better. It is something that is only going to get worse. And that is partly why I have thrown everything into this channel, because I know that in 5 or 10 years' time, I may be too ill to do it. But if I can get the channel to a place whereby I've got other people helping, Boy Wonder as an example, or I can still do certain things, and I can leverage other people to do other things, and we can make it into a bigger thing. Who knows where it's going to go in 5 to 10 years' time? But I know that ultimately my time isn't infinite, but nobody's time is infinite. So I'm in a rush to get to where I want to be, and I want to be the best. It's just the way it is. I'm extremely ambitious. One day I'll tell my story, because I do have quite a story to tell. I am actually going to go on a podcast next week, and I'll share it on the community post and on my socials. And I suspect they're probably going to get a little bit out of me about my background and where I've come from and what I used to do before this. And I think a lot of you are going to be surprised. So it's important to do things like that, because this is a persona. This is my way of fighting and chasing the bigger accounts. We've got to do something different. If everybody did everything in the same way, you wouldn't get anywhere. So we've got to do something a bit different. And that's why I'm in a rush, because I don't know how long I've got left. But then, my next door neighbour, who's perfectly healthy, might die tonight. Nobody knows how long they've got left. But I'm ambitious, and I'm chasing it down. And I'm chasing it down partly for you guys, but, partly for me as well. Because I've got an ambitious side, is what it is. Right, anyway, sorry. We're all here for you, says Luke, thank you. Drone View, yes you are, mate. I don't know what that said, sorry. I can't actually see it because I've never too deep down. We're all here for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Authenticity. There is no question why I found you over the others. I'm very new to the scene, but your videos are great. I really appreciate that. I know what you mean, says Big Kahuna. I haven't accomplished much in the last few days. My desk is full and I could start some great projects, but they're not getting started right now. Tomorrow will be a good day. Big Kahuna, one more day. Just give me one more day, bro. Just give me one more day. This studio, an hour ago, looked like a bomb site. But Boy Wonder said, he actually said to me, and I said to Boy Wonder, champions find a way to win. And I know it's an old quote, but we found a way. We got the studio tidied up. It had been a mess for a few days because I'd not been very well. And we found a way, and we're here. And champions find a way to win. And I'm not saying I'm a champion, but You've got to fight. You've got to do what you can do. One more day. My radios all say one more day on them. And they all say one more day for the reason of tomorrow could be the day that everything changes. Just keep going. Just keep going, man. Tears now. Thank you so much for the kind words. Oh, James, man, honestly, genuinely, bro. I know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be a cancer survivor. I'm not denigrating that. But I know what it's like to have struggles every single day. And the world is a better place with you in it, bro. And I'm so proud that you're here with me. So thank you so much. Droney says, here, James. James says, I really look forward to the podcast. To be honest, James, I'm looking forward to the podcast. I'm a little bit nervous because this is going to sound ridiculous. I'm a bit of an introvert. The person who's doing the podcast with me I've got loads of comments there, but there's no actual comments next to them, so I'm going to grab my phone in a second. The person I'm doing the podcast with is a good friend of mine. I only met him in March this year, and by met him, we spoke via DMs on Instagram. I've never met the guy. He lives in America, but he and I clicked like just instantly. And I know for a fact he's going to get things out of me that I don't necessarily want to say, but at the same time, when I say them, I think he and I will both agree that they are things that needed and should be said. So that's not a negative, by the way. I think we've gone deep now, but I think we're going to go a lot deeper. Boy Wonder's just, yes, you can, Boy Wonder. There's loads of comments that I can't see on here.
Someone gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, is that what I can't see?
Yeah, well, you see those without any...
Yeah.
Any
Oh, are they,
photos of the memberships?
who's gifted the memberships, Boy Wonder?
Drone
Gifting 5 memberships. Droney in the chat, thank you so much. I just saw loads of comments or loads of people's names, and there's no comments next to them. I'm like, what? Grab my phone. But Boy Wonder's instantly come down. Thank you so much, Droney. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate the fact that you have. Thank you, genuinely. Keith says, I've learned a lot from all your videos and really appreciate you taking your time to answer all my questions. As I always say, I will always answer every single question. Somebody did say to me the other day, when you get to 1 million subs, how are you going to have the time to answer every question? And I don't envisage myself getting to 1 million subs. Doesn't mean that I don't have the ambitions to get to 1 million subs. But if I do ever get to 1 million subs, then Boy Wonder will have to be employed as a comment replier. Okay. Right, James says, I need a Squadding Quads one more day sticker. You should make them. I'm going to have a chat with somebody tonight about that because I've been thinking about this and I've got a guy that owes me a favour. I'm going to speak to him tonight about it and we will make a Squadding Quads one more day sticker and you will be the first to know, James. Real says, hi. It's Luke says, how can I donate a few bob? Maybe on another separate video. You can either press on the bottom right. There's like a little... Yeah, go on, pass it here. Well, hang on. Just stay there. Just stay there. So if you can either... Do you see this thing here? You can press that and you can either... No. You can either do a super chat there or you can gift memberships depending whatever you want to do. Or stickers. Or there's Patreon or... But you don't feel obliged to. Johnny says, hi Joshua, hi Rizzy. Oh, is it? Do it. Yeah. Do it. Okay. Press it. I don't know what it is. Just send it. See what it does. FPV is a great way to distract myself, but it doesn't always work. Meditation does work for me, but not always. Giving up isn't an option. Oh, nice. What does it say? Does that say Boy Wonder has been a member for so long? Yeah, Boy Wonder has been a member for 6 months. I should fire this kid. I've had memberships for 12 months. It doesn't show anything on there. I should fire this kid. Droney says, you're welcome, mate. Love you to bits. Honestly, Droney, genuinely. Means so much, mate. Means so much, genuinely. Boy Wonder, when are we going to do the giveaway? I almost forgot about the giveaway. Ahmed said hi. And Sergeant says, hola. We can do it soon. Droney says, LOL. Right, so we will do the I will have the chat with the person tonight about the One More Day stickers, and we will get them. We'll get them done as soon as we can and into production as soon as we can because it's important. We've also got hoodies as well, and t-shirts and caps and all that sort of stuff. If you're interested in them, just drop me an email. I do have a couple of people that have a few people that have emailed me. And I'm going to reply to those this weekend, and we're going to get an order put in. I've just been trying to sort of stack it as much as I can. Would love to meet up Earl. Who's Earl? It's a private joke. Basically, every time Boy Wonder says something, Earl, in real life, it's funny. It's a dad joke. Whereabouts are you? Where in the world are you, Droney?
Well, when you meet up, you'll have to wear a mask to not show your face.
Well, a few people. James III of Boston may be in the chat, but James III of Boston, I put a picture up in the summer of where I was, and James III of Boston, who I thought was in America, he's one of our members, is actually from Boston, Lincolnshire.
No wonder it sings name.
Yeah, well, I thought he was from Boston, Massachusetts, but no, he's from Boston, Lincolnshire. And as we was walking, well, I wasn't really walking, but as we was in the place we was in, I heard this shout, "Quads!" and I was wearing this, and yeah. We had a chat. Boy Wonder had a chat with him, and it was a wild time. So don't always wear the mask. The mask is a persona. We have to do things differently. We really do. Droney's in the northeast. Ironically, Droney, we was in Scarborough last month. I got a speeding ticket. All right, I got a speeding ticket. I've driven for 450,000 miles. And on the way to Scarborough, I got done for doing 35 in a 30 zone. So I've got to sit there for 3 hours and get spoken to about how not to speed.
3 hours. My video's been uploaded for 3 hours.
Nice, perfect timing. But yeah, depending on how close to there you are, I'll be back up there next year. So if you are relatively close there and we can meet up, then I would love to meet up with you, Johnny. Just a man and his juice and a half says just a bit late. You're here. That's all that matters, bro. You're here. That's all that matters. I need to charge his battery. I nearly killed it today. Don't forget. Yeah. Trinity FPV. He's got a speeding ticket in his wheelchair. Oh, Trinity, why are you telling people this? Why are you telling people? It was because Boy Wonder was pushing me down the hill. I'm not the smallest of gentlemen, and the weight just sort of took it away, and I went past a speeding camera. Actually, no, I tell a lie. It was because I saw Slim's chicken and I just went, whooching, 35 miles an hour in a wheelchair. Don't let him fool you. Wheelchair racing is his side hustle. Betting on bed making is my side hustle. Betting on German bed making. Yeah, that's actually a thing. That is actually a thing. No, I don't actually bet on it. I'm supporting a criminal, says Droney. To be fair, Droney, like I say, I've driven for 400,000 miles, and it's the first time I got done. The only reason I got done is because I don't know what the dual carriageway is that takes you from the motorway to Scarborough. There was a crash on it, and it was on Bank Holiday Monday, so I had to go through Leeds, which, as a Manchester United fan, was quite painful. And I got done for 35 in a 30, though. It's harsh, isn't it? It's harsh. I'll probably argue on the speed awareness course. I'll be like, well, to be fair, mate, you probably should be catching real criminal. No, I won't. I'm just going to sit there and I'll be like, yes, sir. No, sir. I'm a bad boy, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I shouldn't have been speeding. But 35, it's a bit harsh, isn't it? It's a bit harsh. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Ahmed says... by the way, thanks for the free membership, Droney. Yes, thank you again. Oh no, Droney's from Leeds originally. Well, Droney, for reasons that will become apparent, I can't say where I'm from, but I am actually from West Yorkshire originally myself. And a Manchester United season ticket holder living in West Yorkshire always went down well in school, let's put it like that. But I wasn't quite as deep into it as Leeds. But I'm sorry to hear that you're from Leeds. There must be medication available to help. Anyway, how to alienate your fan base in one foul swoop.
Anyway, how to tell if your LED sign is cheap. LC sign.
Right, has somebody else just gifted... my little Santa Claus. looks like he's pooing. Has somebody just gifted something?
Oh yeah.
Can you see? Look, it looks like he's pooing.
He's pooping dots.
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
I jest, Droney. I genuinely jest.
Yeah,
Jest.
I think it's gonna show up there. And you
Oh, Droney's just given another 5 memberships away to Trinity, Milky, Chaser, and Mateus. Sorry, it's Luke. I did try.
That's nearly
Oh,
$20.
and Rory Holler Turtle Racing. Droney, man, honestly. Thank you. Genuinely. Like, we have a laugh and we have the joke.
$20.
That's crazy. We have a laugh and we have a joke, but I genuinely appreciate it. It means the world. Thank you. You got to drop a hint on that short you posted yesterday about the upcoming drone. I think it's a 2-inch 2 to 3S. Okay, I'm going to drop a hint to Trinity FPV. You ready, everybody? Right. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to drop him a hint. Boy Wonder FPV, pass me. You see that? Don't say what it is. That there. That. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So. Okay. Are you ready, Trinity? I'm gonna drop you a hint. Okay. Are you ready? It's a serious hint. I'm being 100% serious. It's not this. Next. It's okay. It's broke.
Oh, it's already broken.
You're worth every penny, mate. Oh, Droney, honestly, genuinely, mate. Thank you so much. Let me know. Obviously, don't dox yourself and say exactly where you are, but let me know if you can make it to or around an hour of Scarborough next August. And if you can, bro, we'll fly together. You, me, and Boy Wonder, and maybe even Little Wonder by then, because he's starting to get into it again now. But you, me, and Boy Wonder will fly together next August.
Yeah.
Just move up a little bit.
Okay.
Sit down there. Okay. Say it, Boy Wonder. Oh, Trinity wants you to say the name of the new redacted drone.
I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember.
I'm being completely honest. I actually cannot remember what it is.
I've trained him well. Nice try, though, Trinity. If you send me $500 of Slim's chicken, I will remember what it is. But it has to be warm when it gets here. Is the Gap RC Synolog 30 version 3.04 GPS mod install video coming? You're honestly busy. You pump out the channel. Great job. Garrett, yo.
I don't know if it's there, but Ahmed
Yeah.
just sent one free membership.
Oh, I didn't see that, Ahmed. Thank you so much for sending the membership. I really genuinely appreciate it. It means the world. As I say always, please don't feel obliged to do it, but thank you so much. And just...
In the chat as well, and that's who got
Oh,
the membership
nice.
as well.
Nice. Just one point about my community posts. I did make it on the Proto 25 video. People are saying these are rage bait, you're very angry, blah. I'm just stirring debate. That's all I want to do. I want to chat with you guys, and the way to do it is to stir debate. But also it helps me guide the channel forward, because if I can stir that debate and understand where you guys are and where you guys are thinking, what I can do from that is put the channel moving forward where it needs to go. So it's not rage bait. It's not this. It's not that. It's just healthy debate. So I know where to put the channel. But also I love chatting with you guys. I really, really do. Yes, the Gep RC GPS install mod is coming along. It isn't finished yet. I've had to jump on the Sora today and do that GPS install. I've got the Sicky Challenge video coming out tomorrow for the last Sicky Challenge of 2025 before we relaunch it early next year in a bigger and better format that you guys are going to love. And then what I will do is on Monday, I should be able to get that done and completed on Monday and probably uploaded for Tuesday. Yes.
Well, the thing is now, I've calculated the money, or what the donations.
Okay. Boy, we're just very excited by the donations.
And one membership.
Don't tell me in monetary value. Tell me how many Slim's chicken.
Okay. $21.89.
Means the world. I don't know what that was. It means the world. It means the world.
That's a lot of money.
Genuinely means the world. I'm a long distance lorry driver, but would love to. Well, if you're ever, I tell you what, Droney, do you tramp? If you tramp, let me know what areas you tramp in, and we'll see if we can make. The reason I know the phrase tramping is my family are all Class 1 HGV drivers. I am the black. No, I'm the black sheep. No, not you. My uncles. I'm the black sheep of the family. I learned to drive late. However, I did pass first time with 2 minor faults on my first time, and I only had 1 driving license beforehand. So at least I've got that over them. I can't see it. Basic says, missed it, mate. Oh my word, Droney. My heart can't take it. Honestly.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, bro. Please stop it. Stop it. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. I'm going to have to grab my phone because I can't see these comments because...
That is insane. Wow.
1 second. Just tell me in Slim's chicken numbers. In case anybody doesn't understand, it is a bit of a private joke between... what's his face? What's he called? Trinity. What's his face? Between Trinity and me about Slim's chicken, because I discovered Slim's chicken last year. No, this year actually. And we spent about 4 days in my Discord talking about chicken. Let me have a look. Trinity says, "You're dead to me, little wonder." Milky says, "Ayo, shout out for the gifts." Basic FPV says, "King gifts." Gareth says, "Yay, love you, mate. Love you too, bro." James says, "That's so specific, but actually that would help me because that's the only drone that I have." Excellent.
Guess what the new money count is?
The new money count.
$31.84.
But I only need to know in Slim's chicken numbers.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, sorry. 31 Slimmest chickens.
31 Slim's chickens.
84.
Gilgamesh says, "Droney, you're a legend." You are a legend, mate. There's no two ways about it. Genuinely. England have scored. Genuinely, mate. I don't know what to say. I am humbled beyond anything. Like, I don't do this. I don't expect anything from you guys. So when you do it, it just humbles me. It genuinely does. James says, "That's the drone I just bought." I watched the man's videos and bought the man's video right after it. Any plans to try a wing? Curious how flying a quad transformed to a wing. I've actually got a wing over there, but I can't show it. Let me take a picture from here.
Why can't you show it?
Because I can't turn the camera on because the cable's not long enough.
It'll get my face in the thing.
Well, there is that.
I'll have to
Right. You're going to think less of me when I show you this, but there is a reason why it looks such a mess. And the reason it looks such a mess is because this sign behind me was 10 times bigger than what I ordered.
You don't have a room.
So I need to put that on the wall, but I haven't physically been able to do it because I've been so ill. So once that sign goes on the wall, I can then put all the drones on the wall around it and get them off here. But I actually have a wing there. So that's just over there. And then also behind me on this wall here.
There's a giant plane. Wow.
We have an FPV.
As well.
An FPV plane on that wall behind us. It does. So we have got a couple of aeroplanes. Flying a wing is very... In fact, Boy Wonder,
Yeah.
we can't do it tomorrow because we've got filming commitments for the Redactor drone. Oh, Trinity, I nearly said it as well. If Trinity gives me 500 super chats, I'll tell him. I still won't tell him.
Just give us $500.
Next week, Boy Wonder and I will go out and we'll fly that. It's very, very different to flying the wing.
Okay.
It's got iNav in it. It's got FPV in it. It's got GPS in it. It's got auto takeoff. It's brilliant. But it's like flying a door in comparison to a quad. It's unreal. And you've got to yank and bank as well because you've got no rudder. It really is like...
Let me fly because I've got a lot of experience in flying planes.
I'll let you fly it. You'll have to start pretty high though, because once you lose control, you're in trouble really quick.
Yeah, once you lose control, you lost it.
Yeah. When are you doing the TBS Chapito? I didn't have plans to, but if you guys want me to, I will. I don't get to watch you much, mate, but when I do, I love your content. Droney, you're a legend. Genuinely, you're a legend. And thank you for taking your time as well. As not only the donations. The donations are massive and will help. Genuinely, they will help. I don't expect them, but thank you so much. But the fact that you've taken your time to be here means a lot. Penrith's a little bit of a distance away, but yeah, I'm sure we will make something up. Let me know how I can contact you, and we'll have a chat privately. And when we have a chat privately, we'll arrange something and we'll make something happen, bro. I promise. Squad's video is the reason I got mine. Nice, James. Nice. I need a charger and goggles still, but shipping is taking long anyway. Hoping to pick up a cheaper set off Marketplace in the meantime. Charger-wise, the Sky RC Q400 is what I use. I did put a video out there. I think it's brilliant, but I do know that other people have had issues with theirs. So if you are going to buy one, just approach with caution, because quite a few people have had problems, whereas I genuinely haven't, but it doesn't mean that you won't. So just approach with caution. Do you have it with the 04 unit? I found a guide for installing GPS on it, but the guide disables the LEDs. Yes, mine's got the 04. We'll get it done. Do any of the Sims support Wings? There is actually a Sim called Wings. It's on Steam. He's going to try it out today. How can I participate in the giveaway, Ahmed? And Droney says, we'll do, mate. Okay, brilliant. We're going to do the giveaway now. Ahmed, you need to leave a comment on the Bluebell, the Armour Bluebell review video from about 2 weeks ago, and it's got a giveaway in the name. But you need to move really quick, because I am literally going over here now.
Very, very slowly.
Hang on.
Do you want me to do the focus?
I was going to say, let me pull focus. I've done it. Right. And then I'll pull focus when I sit back. No. Oh, look, why is that not coming up? How cool is that?
That's supposed to come up.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because it's behind stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If I save that there,
I'm going to look at my phone.
I don't think it'll come up now. But I think I've just broke the chat box.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, there we go.
It just reset
Right.
the chat.
Okay.
Oh, does that reload everything? Yeah.
Right. We get in the comments. We've got 41 comments to pick from. Big Kahuna says, have a nice evening, everyone. Don't forget, you could all be an eagle. Ramzam says, hi. What's the giveaway? Says Robert. It is now closed. We are now drawing it now, I'm afraid. But if the winner doesn't come forward by 4 p.m. UK time tomorrow, then ultimately we'll draw it again. Oh, no. I just pressed the wrong button. Oh, no. Right, let's draw it. So hopefully you can see this. The winner is Laura's Phils Menendez 9185. You need to email me. team@squadquads.co.uk. Go on, pull focus. Wrong way. Perfect. team@squadquads.co.uk by 4 p.m. UK time tomorrow to claim your prize. If you haven't done that, we will go live again tomorrow and we will redraw the thing. I've forgotten how to talk and do things. Listen, everybody go and give Droney a subscribe. Drop him a little bit of love in the comments as well, because he's been amazing. As Ahmed, who's also gifted memberships. But most importantly, it's not about gifting memberships. It's about the fact that you guys are here with me on your Saturday evening. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll put some more content out later. We've got a video going live at 10 p.m. tonight showing you how to install the GPS onto the Spider Sora. Tomorrow we're going to have the last Sicky Challenge of the year, and we'll go live tomorrow night for an hour as well, just to chill with you guys, because to be honest, I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you have as well too. James says, oh boo, thanks for the chance anyway. Dave says, I hope I wasn't supposed to chat. Hang on, what does that say? I can't see that from here. I hope I wasn't supposed to chat to enter. I've been lurking for 30 minutes. You needed to leave a comment on the other video. If the winner doesn't come forward by 4 o'clock tomorrow, if the winner doesn't come forward by 4 p.m. tomorrow, then we'll redraw it anyway. Listen, you've all been amazing, Droney especially, but you've all genuinely been amazing. I'll do it, mate, because I don't know if it's, Listen, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.